Buttons on, yeah. Just checking a couple of things, and then we're going to get started officially. I love being able to credit the songs without them showing up, only showing up in the chat. Of course, I still make sure that the songs are credited in the chat, but it's still nice to be able to have access to the credits while the chat is not on the stream. Oh, that's interesting. I have access to the comments now on Twitter. The service is still called Periscope, but Periscope shut down. I don't know what they're doing with that. What if I type it directly in Twitch? Alright, that's what I thought. It worked well. Super, super, super. Okay. We're starting real soon. Everybody's online. There's somebody on Twitch. Now, Periscope is not telling me if there's anybody on live right now. I got my drink. I think we're good. Just gonna. There we go. And we're going to get started officially. See what happens. Gonna have fun. Just gonna move this light a little bit because, well, I like to be able to see what I'm doing. And that light was kind of like over here and straight in my retinas. Ipso facto, how are you guys doing today? I am in a pretty good mood. I finished a comic project yesterday. I'm expecting to do like some copy editing starting next week on it, but I did all the heavy lifting. Everything is drawn, inked, like superficially texted, I would say, lettered. Because I knew there was going to get some changes to the script, but I didn't get the changes yet. They're going to be reviewed starting this week, I assume. But anyway, today we are doing, of course, it's the first Saturday of the month, so we are doing the first challenge, the Colors of the Month challenge. It's a little different this month, seeing as they decided to go for neon colors. The colors they picked are Neon Pink, FF5 FFA8, Neon Red Orange, FF6050, Neon Yellow, FFF200, and Neon Orange, FF8 D40 or D48. I wrote that pretty weirdly, but I think it's D40. And I have no neon colors in my chameleon liners. Oh dear, that poor pen, that poor brush needs to be cleaned. It's stiff. And I don't have the correct colors in my neon Copics. Well, I do have neon orange, but nothing else. I have neon blue and neon purple, and that's not what they require in the list. Therefore, today we are, come here baby, working with these. Not all of them, obviously, these ones and these ones. Right here. That's what we're going to work with today. Probably going to add a little bit of black to add some pep to some of these prompts that I received yesterday, because of course I always post the prompts the Friday before to give you guys a chance to suggest what you want to see me draw the next day. It's always in my stories on Instagram, but you only have a day. So get to it next month, people. So we're gonna get started with the first prompt that I feel like doing. Gonna move that again, because right now it's planted firmly against my forehead, and it gets kind of hot. A nice little simple design to start the stream. As usual, if you feel, oh my god, it's so dark in this corner over here. Is this better? Is this, yeah, I think this is better. Because yeah, it's one thing for me to see, but you guys gotta be able to see clearly too, and it's not exactly like I got this professional lighting rig. Like, this is a gooseneck light for selfies, and this is my, over here on the left is my sunlight to make sure I keep in a good mood. Hi, Coco! You're just in time, I just started. Now's a perfect time to go and tell other people that I'm streaming right now so I can have some sort of conversation going on so I don't fall asleep at the desk. These back up. I'm just so happy. It's not that I got sick of the comic project that I was working on, is that I will admit that I procrastinated on some of it. That is entirely my fault. I have ADHD. I will blame everything on my ADHD because turns out everything wrong with me is because of my ADHD. But that doesn't mean I'm not working on it to try and be a better person. I was putting the food I just got at the food shelf away. Oh, well, there you go. See, I'm useful. I keep people company while they do their chores. Because the comic project had parts that I had to draw that I usually struggle with. So of course my ADHD told me to procrastinate, which I did. But I ended up doing them anyway. Because while I do struggle a bit with art challenges, I do end up doing them anyway. Because, well, I actually do like challenges. So, in the project I just finished, there's a lot of trucks, a lot of backgrounds. But I did it, Mammy! I'm so fancy with my little feather brush. I'm just la 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 la. They offer lunch and a free food box 3 Saturdays a month. Yes, get that free food whenever you can, girl. There is no shame in judging on this channel. Unless you're a person that does it on purpose to be a bitch to other people, then I will judge you greatly. Why is it every time I mention being a bitch, I automatically think about all the time I work in retail? Because it's retail. The advantage of being self-employed is that you're allowed to tell people, fuck off until you know how to act in public. And I mean, that says a lot about a person when somebody literally dressed right now in a Ninja Turtle onesie, and that is going to be 40 years old next year, to grow up. Oh, Edge is going to love this one. I'm doing a great job on this girl. Food's gone up, so I get free food when I can, and yeah, working retail will make anyone be. Oh my god, yes. You're just trying to do your job, and people jump down your throat, and Christmas is the worst. Christmas is the absolute worst. Personally, at home, I love Christmas. I adore Christmas. It's jingly, it's bright, it's sparkly. You get the same 25 songs, and Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé pop up from their burrow, and if they see their shadow, you get 6 more weeks of Christmas. When you're done, I'm headed to Pride Fest. Hope you're having fun at Pride Fest. I should be here for about an hour and a half, so if you need to go to Pride Fest before then, don't wait up for me. I gotta get these done. Because even if I did finish the comic project, I still have a ton of jobs to do. I have a new thumbnail to do because I'm going to be participating in the next Sketchelmania, which is going to be on September 7th at 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be on the Fastball Special Facebook page. It's on till 7, so I'm not in a hurry. Oh, Now I feel special. Ah, let's open these up and get started on this thing. I gotta be very careful here because I love these, but they will bleed with extra ink. So I gotta be careful. I do know I wanted to do her eyes in black. Whoops, I better stay in the frame. I'm just going to lower that light a little bit so it doesn't bounce off the drawing so much and I can see what I'm doing. It's not working, so I'm just gonna move it around. Now I see what I'm doing, but it's still gonna be looking terribly dark for you guys. Hang on, I'm gonna do something else. I turned on the room light. This should be a little better for you guys. It'll make absolutely no change for me, but it should brighten up the place a little bit at least, because it's very dark outside. We're going to be having rain all week. I put my face on, so now I'm having lunch. Oh, you must be so pretty. I don't know if you guys know, but Coco is so good at doing her makeup. I'm still in the frame, yeah? Okay, good. I am allowed black, so I'm gonna do black. I'm still in the frame, yeah. I did light makeup since I'm bound to be sweating like a pig. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm totally bound to sweat like a pig myself, so... Usually, when I know I'm going to be sweating, I will do a light face full of makeup to even out my tone and stuff like that, but then I will spray myself with setting spray from NYX. And, especially because for some reason I have sweaty eyelids. Oh, she's so cute. And I better hurry up and give her some irises because she's freaky. See what I meant? It's already trying to melt the cocoyero ink. She looks scared. She's just looking back. That's just how her eyes usually look like. She's fine. Forgot to do her ear. Put on soft pink eyeshadow so then if it wears off, it won't be too noticeable. Good idea. Good idea. I'm gonna let this girl dry for now. Gave her the Kim Possible look. And switch to the next prompt while I'm busy desperately trying to dig a single card out of my box. I'm always surprised when there's voice in my instrumental only playlist. I hope I got it right. Move this up here so I can get my reference a little closer to me. There we go. I don't know how it's Saturday before Labor Day around here is always hot as heck, even if it's cold the day before and after. It's cold here. It's, as you guys could see from me wearing and my TMNT onesie and my grandpa's house coat, it's cold today. Last time I checked it was 11. I'll bring this a little higher. He uses special parts to help his robot friends. Robot roll call. I'm simultaneously writing 2 chapters of my fanfic side stories. Jeebus Murphy helped me. Oh, you know she's in trouble when she starts cussing in Canadian. I hope to have it all completed by Labor Day. Good luck to you. I'm rooting. I'm rootin' tootin' for you. Also, speaking of fan OCs, I saw your latest Riza stuff. The fire breath thing. And that's the stuff I post. Because there is a lot more Riza stuff, but I keep it for myself. Well, you do comics, I write fanfics. Yep. fan content is chef's kiss. I do write, I say it present tense because I'm always picking at it and polishing it and adding stuff. A Riza fanfic, but that's my eyes only. Because when I'm not a writer. Secondly, at least like that, I'm free to be as cringe as I want. There are some people aware of it, they just never read it. And I have been told that the way I wrote Riza is good, but I'm still not gonna post it publicly. Right now what I'm mostly doing is drawing stream of consciousness comics, sometimes bits of scenes from the fanfic, or just images. The latest Riza one is a scene from the fanfic. The fire-breathing Riza. That's straight from the fanfic. Nothing wrong with that. My own fic is a vanity project. After stream I will tell you exactly what very not safe forward thing I wrote in one chapter. Robot, roll call, Cambot, Gypsy, Tom Servo. Ooh. Tom himself has like tree colors, so it's gonna be fun trying to put some contrast in there. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm mixing up my soft eraser. There's somebody on YouTube, there's somebody on Twitch. I know you're there. I can see you. Say something. first line and I slipped. Nice, Shiro, nice. Talk to the Shiro, guys. Yes, talk to the Shiro. It is important to talk to the Shiro. Forgot this little hat thingy. Well, his hat on his hat. Where does his head start is what I'm asking. Does it start here? Does it start here? Because clearly there's nothing going on here. Forgot a whole row of details over here. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? And I keep rubbing the tip of my pens on my thumb, so expect a smudge. Anytime now. Gotta work with what I have, and what I have is incredibly messy, if you ask my honest opinion. Good for writing, not that good for drawing, because it's going to pick up every single other art supply with it. But I got no choice, it's the only neon shit I got. Sure, I have some glow-in-the-dark paint, but it's like semi-translucent, so it would look really patchy anyway. Faut travailler avec les moyens du bord. when in doubt, I got some Poscas. I do have one neon red Posca. I should probably make something caffeinated. You just reminded me, I got some pomegranate juice I should be drinking. I was thirsty like at 10 and I didn't drink anything because Mom needed my help to go get some bread. And then I kind of forgot I was thirsty, and then I was hungry, and then I lost my appetite, and there, much better. Let's see if I can color this in without the fine liner Tri-Plus bleeding all over the place. How did you get that feather thing? It's so weird to see my comments showing up on Periscope. How did you get that feather thing? I got it from Deleter USA, which is the US-based distributor for Deleter, because it was out of stock on the Japanese version of the site, which is Deleter Manga Shop. It is an official Deleter, even if they just stuck a sticker on it instead of burnish in it. It's not super expensive, but at the same time it cost me twice what it's worth because the US distributor likes to literally double the price of the items. But I had no choice, I needed one. It's supposedly made out of duck feathers. And it took a while to arrive, but I'm glad it's here now. Because it is making things easier for me when I try to erase. Well, not erase, more like try to clean up. Eraser leftovers, crumbs, whatever they're called. Because my other brush, my Staedtler brush, is kind of harsh and it caused me to smudge some of my art that wasn't perfectly dry. Because the fibers are much harsher. That's why I went for the feather brush, which has a much lighter touch. And we all know I have issues with death grip and digging my supplies in the paper and or the tablet. Which is another thing I should be talking about, because I recently got, through AliExpress, a titanium alloy nib for my Wacom pen. it's going pretty damn well, if you ask me. I have seen comments on forums saying that it's the best way to scratch your screen, but it's gliding so smooth, I don't know how it would scratch your screen unless you're like me and you are terribly mean and pushy with your nibs. So I try to be very careful and gentle. And it's working because the project that I finished yesterday, I actually finished it using that specific nib. It went really well. I did not notice any change in pressure. It is more glidey than the usual plastic nib, but I'm okay with that because it kind of feels like drawing with an Apple Pencil, and I like drawing with my Apple Pencil. Then again, does it really count when you love drawing as much as I do? This is going to be hell to photograph later, isn't it? When you think about it. I'm just gonna put that up here, then where is... I should have pulled it out earlier. That's my ivory. I need my white. That's my silver, that's my gray. There it is. I have a big collection of Poscas now. A big one. And now, of course, the tip-a-tap of the Posca getting shook. Getting shooketh. I'm gonna check real quick if I'm spamming the same comment over and over on my Twitter, or no, it doesn't look like it. Shaky, 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 shaky. Shaky, 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 shaky. That's the thing with Poscas. You have to shake them a little bit more than what you think you need to make damn sure it's correctly shaken. Just put a pot in the coffee maker. Come on, Mama, give her caffeine. Give Mama caffeine. And I just want some well-mixed paint. Note to self, pre-mix your pastas before you start. There we go. All that for 2 dots. For those wondering, I usually put these on my coffee shop when I'm done. And I fully sign on the back. And speaking of, let's switch to Tom. For the record, the girl I just drew was Build Lily, which is the precursor to Barbie, a German adult novelty doll. Me, when I make iced tea, I just make regular tea. And then I just dump some ice in it. Pastas are fantastic. It's not for nothing that I got a whole collection now. Some of my first ones were donations from fellow art friends, and I am forever grateful and thankful. No sarcasm. Until Ruth's handler bought the rights and uses basis for bar. Yeah, exactly. Then, of course, there was a whole legal battle, and the creators of Lily actually lost it. I learned recently that Lily actually had her own movie. It was a spy thing with her mostly being in her underwear. Considering her origins, nobody should be surprised. The joys of attempting to layer art supplies that aren't meant to layer. We have a very vibrant Tom Servo going on here. wonder what happens if I put a bit of yellow. About the same thing. Paper is feeling very gooey right now. I think the best thing to do here would be to fill up the background in black so Tom can pop out a bit more. Because I can't use another neon color, he already has all the neons on him. Then I'm going to add a little bit of shine with my white Posca. I don't plan these. I go with the flow. The whole point is not planning these, actually. Like, yes, I do grab some references, so they actually kind of sort of look like what they're meant to, but that's about it. I don't thumbnail. I just sit down with my references, turn the camera on, and let's go. À la grâce de Dieu. It's like I never refilled that thing. Look how dry it is. Maybe I'm due to change the nib. I will be getting some Monsters at Midnight, I think it's called. The horror set from Artist Unites. This time I actually ordered 40 because I am hoping to do a sort of Inktober Drawing thing this year with them. And I don't know yet if I will be streaming the cards, but I will definitely be drawing them, which is partially why I better get my ass in gear and finish the other stuff that built up since I started the comic project that I finally finished last night. This is my bread and butter, folks. This is where I get all my income. So toss a coin to your Witcher. Now here's the thing, I do have some good white ink, I just prefer the control I have with Poscas. I got some Deleter White number 2, which is the thicker version of their white ink. It's working pretty good, but like I said, I just like the control I have with Poscas. Why are you acting like you're dry? I literally filled you up last time I used you. Gotta love being able to use black and white. So what I'm probably going to do here is this. Because Tom has a clear head. So I'm going to fill this up. $2 It took me 1 hour to do 2 cards. Oh my god. Shiro, what the fuck? If anybody complains about my signature being in the middle of the drawing, fuck you. Here we go, nice and super shiny neon Tom Servo. Just gonna have a sip and then we'll switch to the third prompt. Maybe it's because I have to be more careful because I know how these pens work. Tom is looking pretty good, not gonna lie. Pink is really his color. Alright, dig out the other card. Go for the next prompt. I'm constantly asking myself, am I still in the shot? Now the thing is, I know he was the person that asked for this prompt probably expected the movie version, but I do what I want. Because that's the thing, if you want something like extremely specific, you commission me. Then you get the right colors and everything. when doing these request prompts, I'm the one that decides what I draw with the request that I have been given. I like your colors of the month stuff because it's not drawn like traditional fan art. I'm joking, Nunu, my boy. Yeah, because traditional fan art, you tend to want to stick to the actual colors. And I literally cannot do that when doing the challenge, so... I usually try to do 4 prompts per stream, shorter only if I'm tired. I'm doing good so far though. Gotta make his mouth a little higher. Not super by much, but there we go. Alright, worse if I'm too tired to keep streaming, I'm still gonna do the 4th guard. But I want to try to do it on camera. It's just I don't want to stay on too long, because I did not set up my... You know what? I should try at least setting up my messages to... I'm gonna try something real quick, because I have some automatic messages. I'm gonna try to disable them, because I don't want Twitter to block me like last time. Okay, this should keep me safe. I just disabled my messages, but I still got all of them, like, scrolling at the bottom of my screen with my links. I should be safe from the Twitter bot. So my messages that usually pop up every 10 minutes, they are now gone for now. I'm still in the frame, yeah? Okay. Everything's clearing now. The threat has gone. Anybody's wondering which one I'm doing, it's based off of Steve Buscema, I think it's pronounced, drawing. Of course it's not an exact replica, because where would be the fun in that? Thor, you are gorgeous. Should I do his face in black? No. Hope that cleared that up for you guys. Thor would like to know where you put his prescription glasses. Donald Blake lost them somewhere. This is how I draw a strong neck, and there's nothing you can do to make me change that. And if you try, I'm just going to smack you around. Because at the end of the day, I'm the boss. So what I'm gonna do in the background, I'm probably going to do it. No, I'm pretty sure I can get away with doing it now. It does not look like it, but I know what I'm doing. It's still technically my style, quote unquote, because it's my American comic style. But like, I don't have one style. My stuff is still recognizable, but at the same time, it's recognizable, quote unquote, through the ages, through the styles. Whether I draw my anime style or, oops, not this one, this one, or my American style or my European style, or I just can draw in several styles, whichever I feel like, depending on what I'm drawing. Alright, let's get started on the last prompt. I can hear Coco from here like, yay! Was it today or yesterday, or maybe this Monday, that Colors of the Month were doing their voting? I don't remember. I almost used my finger to wipe off the extra lead. That's why I frickin' spent $20 on this thing! I'm trying to avoid smudging, what the frick? Now I did it again. I'm doing my base coat of sunscreen, so let's delay the yay. I mean, relatable content. We do need ourselves some friggin' sunscreen. It's actually sunny right now outside for some reason. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. That's been a lot of rain going on. Mom was just saying she was getting sick of it. Can't guarantee I'm gonna have the correct amount of spice, but I'm going to try. This is such epic music for this character. So the chat is now saying eee, so I'm guessing I'm doing them right. This is a no judging zone, seeing as I would react the exact same way if somebody was drawing Sylvando. And I would probably pass out if somebody would draw Sylvando with Riza. This has yet to happen. So far I've had two gift arts of Risa. And of course she was by herself. Well, they were both surprises, really. Technically three, but the third one was never finished, and it was grossly misproportioned because the artist decided... I got a warning for that. Please refrain from spamming caps. Oh, yes. That is my fault. I turned on the caps, the Streamline mod caps, to avoid people screaming too much. I should probably put the limit higher, because I'm currently testing the Streamlabs mod is what I'm doing. I should have warned you. Also linking, I can't do linking, but after a bit of learning I'll be able to allow certain people. Right now linking should be okay with regulars, but I don't know if Streamlabs will see you as a regular even if you are a regular. Regulars and followers are allowed to post links normally. It's just to be extra safe because there have been some hate rating problems on Twitch lately, and I'm trying to make things safer for people. So long story short, Coco, you did nothing wrong. It's just I'm testing the waters with a bot. Because I have no moderators, so... I'm gonna delete this little extra line. There we go. Get back up there, you. I really need to throw away that tissue that I got up there. Before you guys think I'm disgusting, I wiped down the protective oil off of some nibs that I bought, that I received this week. That's why I got a tissue on my desk. Before you guys think I'm more disgusting than I already am. Yeah, my birthday's coming, so I would like, because I'm a selfish prick, I would like some Sylvando and Risa art for my birthday. It would be nice. Shiro, stop tracing over 3D models. You're not gonna learn anything. Look at this beautiful anatomy on this hand. I am forcing myself to have a 3D eye because I can't see real 3D in real life. Gonna debut the middle nib for BC. Well, it's going to be the first BC that's going to have the middle nib. I'm gonna show you guys the middle nib in a bit. I just want to finish here. I do believe I mentioned earlier that I did receive a middle nib for my Wacom pen, but I know I didn't show it yet. There's a photo on my Facebook, but that's about it. And I actually did the last page of the Order of Jacques Cartier 2 entirely with the middle nib, and I penciled and I sketched and penciled, I should say. Sorry. The current page that I'm working on of Kami Calamity with the metal nib, and it's still going extremely well. He's cute. I'm glad you think he's cute. I did pretty well. I'm always surprised when a character that I've never drawn before comes out looking like it's supposed to look. Because I am, in fact, a firm believer of practicing a character before premiering it. Because I have so many practice art of Sylvando, and he looks absolutely horrible because I didn't understand his face. But now he looks great when I draw him, so... But yeah, the next bootleg cookie that is going to be drawn tomorrow will be drawn with the metal nib for my Wacom pen. I'm gonna go get it while I think about it. It is now 2:30. I don't know if you guys can see it well if I close on. Looks nice and clear. If I actually put it, there we go. It's supposed to be titanium alloy. I say supposed to be because I got it off AliExpress. So, Lord knows what it's actually made of. He's one of my faves. I got plushes of him. Oh, I don't blame you. I wish I had plushes of Sylvando. But he barely has any merch, and honestly, I don't really want to Google merch of him because I know I'm going to find some Rule 34 shit, and I don't want to see Rule 34 of Sylvando. It's a personal choice. Hope you guys understand. So, he's my Sylvando. Aw. What I'm probably going to do is make my own plush of Sylvando. I'm gonna see what I have in my stash of fabric. And get to work when I can. I like a little plush of him. I know how to make, well, I know how to make pretty much all kinds of plushes. What I was about to say, I know how to make chibi plushes. If you guys want a good giggle, I had somebody comment on one of my older thumbnails of Bootleg Cookie that I was cute. And I said I was cute 24/7, to which they replied, you forgot modest. To which I again replied, not familiar with the term. You did a good job with Lupin, so I'm sure you can do Sylph. I'm not gonna do a 4-foot tall Sylph, though. I want to do a little tiny round chibi plush. Lupin is taking a lot of space. Lupin is 4 foot tall because I just wanted to see if I could do a 4 foot tall plush, and I can. But I'm only going to do a little tiny Sylvando. But that is not for a while yet. Oh my god, get out of there. Because I have a lot of stuff on my back burner that I need to get done. Because if I don't, I'm gonna get yelled at. Could do a Sylvando body pillow. Okay, yes, okay. I know I could. The only thing stopping me is that it's possible that any company that I actually find to make custom body pillows would then reuse and resell my design, and I don't want to. I have yet to find a company I would feel 100% comfortable with getting a silk body pillow. I cannot help it. Biologically, I'm an only child, and I'm very selfish. Amen to being selfish. It would be nice if they would come out with a Nendoroid Sylve. They have one for 11 and that's it. And honestly, that's kind of a waste if you ask me. Like, why not the other characters? I'm sure people would want an Nendoroid of Jade. For obvious waifu reasons. Well, it's the same for me. I would like a Sylvando Nendoroid for waifu reasons. I gotta make sure constantly that I'm still in the shot. Alrighty then. Just gonna put these here. Put here. Up there and then go back to Thor. So far I'm not feeling Thor, but I am feeling thirsty. So I'm gonna grab a little drink and then we are going to color Thor. A doink and doink. And have a little bit of that pomegranate concentrate Kool-Aid. Ah, that's good shit. It's important to stay hydrated, folks. Very important. Oh man, I just realized I freaking hope that Twitter doesn't think that my Pretzel.rocks bot is spamming, because then we're gonna be in trouble. Because I will not disable my Pretzel.rocks bot. That's for frickin' sure. Now, of course, technically the light should be coming from the back because there's lightning, but it's a drawing and I don't care. For those wondering why I've been constantly commenting about my age, that I'm turning 40 next year, I am turning 39 this month. September is my birthday month, and usually I am a right prick when it's my birthday month. I'm going to be 39! Can you imagine? Can you imagine that someone currently wearing a Ninja Turtle onesie and a handband with bunny ears to keep my frickin' hair out of my forehead is gonna turn 39? Amazing, isn't it? When you're young at heart, now this is the best part. Because here's the thing, I wake up in the morning and I choose violence. Because I've been told pretty much all my formative years that I was in the way, that I was too loud, that I was too this, that I was too that, while I was trying my best to be quiet. So now, I exist aggressively. You look cute with bunny ears. Oh, I'm adorable in anything. Girl, you would not believe. I think my best look is when I'm wearing my Ash cosplay from Evil Dead. Like, I rock that 5 o'clock shadow, let me tell you. I gotta constantly remind myself to stay in the shot. I gotta be careful when applying the second layer of pink because I'm noticing it's ripping up the paper because I do believe these are water-based. Your 5 o'clock shadow and your boomstick. Yeah, you're damn right. I have a tiny boomstick with a little orange tip because I didn't want to get arrested when bringing it to the mall. Because of course I went to work wearing an Ash J. Williams cosplay. Of course I did. Didn't I just say that I wake up and I choose violence every day? Didn't I just say that? Oh my god, I'm looking at the preview on my Mac screen right now, and holy jeez, how are you not bleeding from the eyes? Like, this is worse than when I did that Neon Vegeta card, which I believe I've sold recently. And, whew. Because at least Neon Vegeta was only him Neon. Here I got a background to match and everything. Just gonna shaky the Posca a little bit. A little bit. Oh my god, look at the nib. It's juicy. See, there is a method behind the madness. And there we go, we got the Thor. I'm gonna sign directly on him. Or else you're never gonna see my signature anywhere. And then we are switching back to Hiei, and then we should be done. I said, but rubber. I'm still in the shop. Whoa. I'm working very high today. Not in the way you think. Rubber. This feels very early 90s. Not the music, obviously, the color scheme they're making us use this month. I clearly remember owning bicycle shorts these colors. I'm talking about you guys' eyes bleeding. I'm surprised mine aren't bleeding yet. Shiro doesn't draw with the devil's lettuce. Y'all know how weird I am. I do this shit sober. Can you imagine if I was on drugs? Holy cow. I usually use, well I used to, now I do the editing differently digitally. I print out the scripts I was working on and then highlight each page and panel to keep track. But now I go to Trello and what I do is I cut each page into a Trello card and then go like that. I wish I could still highlight stuff, but it does save on paper and ink, for starters. If I could highlight in Trello, that would be useful. At least I can strike through and put stuff in bold, and, you know, the usual. He looks oddly good in pink. Everybody looks good in pink. Vegeta set the bar. Metrosexual, he trademark. You know what's hateful though? Look at how well and even this yellow applies. I wish I could apply Copics this smoothly. Then again, I still got a couple tests to do on this one paper that I got off of the leader. The Type B plane. I've posted tests on various social medias, and the Copic rendering on it is so smooth, so I would need to do a test illustration He looks very 90s day glow. He does. All you need now is the holographic look in the back. I do have some holographic overlays. But that's the thing, they're overlays. It's not like screen tone where I can just pretend to apply and cut around and then apply later. Like, it's stuck, it's stuck. Signing super fast because I don't want the pen to bleed into the highlighter. And with that, I believe we are officially done with all the cards for today. True away the smudge guard glove. Gonna put them all together, zoom out a little bit. Tick, 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 tick. And this is what we have for today. Let's see if this is a little better. Well, I'll move them. So we have Bill the Lily, Tom Servo, Thor, and Hye from Yu Yu Hakusho. And we are indeed done for today. Very happy, very, very happy with today's renderings. Can't believe it came out this good, but then again, I am immensely talented and incredibly modest. One of these things is a lie. And as I said, we are done for today. There is going to be, of course, a live stream again tomorrow at the same time. 1 p.m. Eastern time, because it's the only time I have free, or else I would reschedule to a higher viewing time. It's going to be the Bootleg Cookie weekly live stream, which is going to be the first bootleg cookie drawn with that titanium alloy, wink wink wink, nib that I got off of AliExpress, and of course extra special sprinkled covered tanks. To my patrons on Patreon, Ember B, Jeff B, Paul K, your constant support is extremely appreciated. There will also be a special live stream. It's a charity live stream that's going to be on the Fastball Special Facebook page. There will be a YouTube link. I'm going to try to retrieve it and try to post it everywhere. Starting tomorrow, it's going to be on the 7th, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Once again, it's going to be on the Fastball Special Facebook page. It's for charity. My charity is going to be Get Well Gamers Canada, which sends video games to sick kids in hospitals. I think that's a very good cause, because despite me explaining constantly to YouTube that I am not for kids, I do like kids, and sick kids deserve something to keep their mind off their illnesses, and I agree with that. So I'm going to be drawing for that charity personally. And that is it for today. I hope you guys had fun watching me draw these. I know I had a lot of fun drawing these, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. I love you all, and